When Mazda built the gorgeous Mazda 3, it accepted one compromise: practicality in the name of beauty. The CX-30 is the answer to that. It takes everything that makes the 3 feel special: the design, the upmarket cabin, the engaging drive, and wraps it in a small SUV body that is far easier to live with every day. It has quietly become one of Mazda's most important and best-selling cars, and once you spend a few minutes with it, it is easy to see why. From the outside, the CX-30 carries Mazda's elegant design language beautifully. It is essentially a raised, slightly more rugged version of the Mazda 3 hatch, with the same clean surfaces and minimal fuss, plus some body cladding that gives it a bit of crossover toughness without ruining the lines. It is understated in a class full of cars trying too hard, and on the show floor it looks more expensive and more grown up than most of its rivals. Inside is where the CX-30 really justifies itself, because it shares its cabin with the Mazda 3, which means it is one of the most premium-feeling interiors in the entire small SUV class. The materials are genuinely lovely, the layout is clean and driver-focused, and Mazda has kept physical controls and a rotary dial rather than forcing everything onto a touchscreen. It feels calm, expensive, and beautifully built, the kind of cabin that makes you forget you're sitting in an affordable car. And this is where the CX-30 improves on the car it is based on. The raised body means an easier step in, better visibility, and a more usable back seat than the low-slung 3 hatchback, along with a boot of around 20 cubic feet that handles the daily routine with ease. It is not the most cavernous small SUV out there, but the extra practicality over the hatch is exactly what most buyers were looking for. If breakdowns like this help you decide which small SUV is worth it, subscribe so you catch the next one. Under the hood, you get the same engines as the Mazda 3. The standard 2.5-liter offers around 191 horsepower, while the turbocharged version delivers up to 250 horsepower and 320 pound-feet of torque with all-wheel drive. That makes the CX-30 genuinely quick for a small SUV, and combined with Mazda's sharp steering, it is far more enjoyable to drive than most rivals, which are tuned purely for comfort and economy. There is one honest point to make. For all its strengths, the CX-30 is on the compact side for a small SUV, so its rear seat and boot, while improved over the hatch, are still not class-leading. And boxier rivals like the Honda HR-V or the Toyota Corolla Cross will carry more. But that misreads what this car is for. The CX-30 sells on how it looks, how it feels, and how it drives, and on all 3 counts, very little in the class comes close. Taken together, the 2026 CX-30 is the small SUV for people who want premium feel without the premium badge. It looks great, it feels expensive inside, it drives with real character, and it fixes the one practicality complaint people had about the Mazda 3. For a lot of buyers, that makes it the most desirable car in its class, and quietly one of the smartest buys too.